If you are new to Excel, you may ask how to launch this application. Here is the answer. Bear in mind, this is the icon of Excel, and a click or a double click on it opens the application. This icon can be found in one of the following places, amongst others. In the Start menu, which is alphabetically organized, so Excel's shortcut is located under the letter E. A click opens Excel. The icon may also be present in the taskbar, being enough a click on it for executing Excel. Usually, the icon is also placed on the desktop, where you should do a double click for launching the application. So, these are the most common ways to open Excel. Now, launch the application the way you consider most convenient for you. In case Excel opens without a new workbook, which is the case, do the following. File tab, blank workbook. A new workbook opens with a new worksheet. The actual workbook name is book followed by a number, in this case the number 3. And the worksheet is named Sheet 1. These are names attributed by default, and further ahead you learn how to rename them and save the workbook. Now we are ready to learn about the concept of spreadsheet and related notions. Here you have a spreadsheet, a tabular form for storing and organizing data for analysis. Like any table, each spreadsheet is composed by columns and rows, originating cells where data is stored. The way to bring up analytical outcomes from data is through formulas, operating with the data in the cells, and with the contribution of charts for visual analytics. Excel also incorporates functions regarding databases and other tasks, and along this journey, I do all my best to help you master them. So, come along and become a proficient user of Excel. Now, let's understand the core of Excel, beginning with the concept of the spreadsheet, and later on, the heart of Excel, the formulas. But for now, let's pay attention to the working area of a spreadsheet, the grid. The working area of Excel is this grid, composed by columns and by rows, like any grid or any table, as already told. For instance, it's very similar to the one of Battleship game. But in this case, it's mainly meant for calculations, not gaming. For many, dealing with numbers can become really boring. However, if you learn to use Excel properly, you'll enjoy creating your spreadsheets. Since it's not about numbers, but the magic you can do with numbers. You learn all about in this training course, with fun while learning. Getting back to the spreadsheet, in Excel, columns are identified by letters, A, B, C, D, and so on, and rows by numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. The next lesson approaches the elementary item of this grid, the cell, a basic unit of any spreadsheet. This element, the result from the crossing of a column with a row, is a cell, which is a container of values, either numbers or text. Dates and time can also be stored, but they are also in their root numbers. We'll have the chance to discuss this. A selected cell, or a range of cells, always shows this bolded border around them, called focus in Excel. We select this cell, C3, and the focus moves to here. Focus now is in the cell E6, column E, row 6, and the cell coordinates appears always in this box, the so-called name box. It shows the actual address or reference of the selected cell. The coordinates of a cell in Excel is named cell address or cell reference. This cell has the cell reference C5, G6 here, column G, row 6. Further ahead, while learning Excel in depth, you'll become familiar with these notions. The next lectures approach the heart of Excel, the formulas. We'll meet there. Thank you for your attendance. A simple and practical example will introduce you in formulas in Excel. A company wants to analyze the cost of buying a number of laptops and some related accessories for replacing the existing ones. The bundle will have a laptop. For introducing data, click in the cell, write, and for confirming, usually it's press the Enter key in the keyboard, a mouse, and a briefcase. Being the prices, 700 for the laptop, 15 for the mouse, and 50 for the briefcase. The question to be answered is, what's the total price? For obtaining this price, it requires to sum the prices of the three items of the bundle. A formula will provide the answer. As told, formulas deal with the data in the cells, which are identified by their addresses or references. So the calculations are done using these references, and Excel will extract the values from those cells. Let's do it. A formula starts with the equal sign, followed by the desired calculation. In this case is C2 plus C3 plus C4, meaning an instruction to Excel for summing up the values stored in these cells. In other words, it's telling to Excel the value of this cell is equal to the value in C2 plus the value in C3 plus the value in C4. Notice that each cell reference has a different color, matching the respective outline and background in the cell. This is very helpful for assuring the correctness of the formula, since for some reason a mistake may happen. So you can verify with this color matching that the formula is pointing to the correct cells. Get used to do this checking for keeping up the quality of your spreadsheet. For instance, C2 is blue in the formula and in the cell, and the same happens with the other two references. Always do this verification. By doing enter, the formula is confirmed and it shows the total price of this bundle. Let's write the respective label, total price. The column where it is the label total price needs to be resized, a matter to be approached further ahead, as well as the formatting features. For now, our focus is formulas. Click in the cell containing the formula and observe it here in this bar, precisely named Formula Bar. Do a click in the formula bar and see the cursor there, meaning it's in editing mode. The formula is OK, no change is needed, so let's confirm this time by clicking in this Enter button. And the focus stays in the current cell. With Enter, it will go to the below cell. At each moment, choose the most convenient way. Do double-click in the cell and it enters in edit mode. You can see there the cursor. No change is needed, so this time we are going to cancel the editing by clicking in this cancel button. Also, you could use the escape key in the keyboard. So you can edit the content of a cell either in the formula bar or directly in the cell. Now let's change a price and see what happens. Laptop now is 720. Mouse 18. Look, the total price is automatically updated each time one of the prices changes. Briefcase 45. Again, new price for the mouse, and the total is getting updated automatically. This system of formulas is the heart of Excel. The next lectures proceed with the basics of formulas by introducing the other three arithmetical operations: subtraction, multiplication, and division, as well as reference error, the evaluation of a formula, and the order of operations. We'll meet there. Thank you for your attendance.